Hello everyone, welcome to MSD the online classes. In the previous classes we have studied about the various rules of irrational numbers, as well as we have also studied about the conjugate of two terms or an binomial expression. And in this classes we will going to study identity of irrational number. Okay, so before starting our topic we have to first discuss about what is identity. As we know in class 8 that identity is an equality. Okay, so identity is an equality between two algebraic expressions, such that if we put any value of the variable, then the left side is equal to the right side. Okay, so what is an identity? The identity is एमिति गोटे expression, एमिति गोटे equality term, such that आमे a b c जेकोसे variable जहाँ भी value हमें पकेवा always LHS is equal to RHS. For example, suppose we are taking A plus B square is equal to how much? Is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. This is the identity rule as we studied in class 8. Suppose in the left hand side we have two variables, that is A and B, and in right hand side we have also two variables A and B. Suppose if we are going to put the value of A will be 1 and the value of B will be 2. Okay, then what will be the value of LHS? In the place of A we will put 1, in the place of B we will put 2. So the answer is 1 plus 2 3 square. How much? 9. And put this value in RHS also. In the place of A and B, A is 1, so 1 square plus 2 into, in the place of A put 1, in the place of B put 2 plus 2 square. Okay, 1 square is 1, 2 2 is 4, 1 4, 2 square is 4, so it will be how much? It will be 9. See, after putting any value of A and B, we will get the same result. That means LHS is always equal to RHS. This is known as identity. So in this session we will study about the identity of various irrational numbers. So let's start with first identity. Okay, suppose we have the question that suppose root 2 okay plus root 3. These are two irrational numbers. Okay, and the operation among them is plus. We have to find out root 2 plus root 3 whole square. Okay, see, as you know from the identity rule 1 that we know A plus B square is how much? A square plus 2AB plus B square. Okay, and here let us say this term is known as A, this term is known as B. So it will be in the form A plus B whole square. As we know, the formula is A square plus 2AB plus B square. Okay. So in place of A, we are going to put what? In place of A, we are going to put root 2. Okay, understood? So root 2 square plus 2 into A means root 2 into B, as we take the value of B will be root 3 plus and B square, so root 3 whole square. Now we will define the what is the value of root 2 square. We have already discussed about it. Root 2 square is root 2 into root 2. Square means a number is multiplied twice. Okay, then whole square root of 2 into 2. For any two 2's, we can write only single 2. So what will be the square of root 2? It will be 2. Similarly, what will be the square of root 3? It will be 3. Okay, then 2 whole into whole root over of, whenever two irrational numbers are multiplied, they will give irrational number. We have already studied about it. So root 2 into root 3 are 2 into 3. Then the next step is here. See, how many terms are there? There are 3 terms. This is the first term, this is the second term, and this is the third term. Out of this 3 terms, we have 2 rational number in 2 terms. See, 2 is a rational number, 3 is a rational number. So these 2 rational number should come closer. We will write 2 plus 3. Then the next remaining term is 2 root 6. So 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 2 root 6. Or we can write 5 plus 2 root 6. This will be the answer. Okay, it is the procedure so that we can calculate the square of any 2 irrational number. Okay, using the formula number 1 of identity. Okay, let us come to the second formula of identity. So the second formula is a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here we will, by using this formula, we will calculate the identical rule of irrational number. Okay, let's do that. Suppose we have a question, root 5 minus 3 whole square. Find the value of root 5 minus 3 whole square. In this case, we have a irrational number root 5 and have a rational number, that is 3. So suppose, let's say root 5 is known as a and let's say b is known as 3. Okay, then as you know, it will form the formula a minus b whole square. As you know, the formula is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So in place of a, we will put root 5 whole square minus 2 into a is root 5 into 3 plus 3 whole square. Simply in the place of b, we are putting 3. Now as root 2 square, we can also calculate the value of root 5 square. So what will be the value of root 5 square? It will be 5. Okay, minus. See, there are 3 terms, out of which in the middle term there are also 3 terms which are multiplied with each other, and among these 3 terms 2 are rational, 2 and 3, and 1 is irrational. So these 2 rational number can be multiplied to give a rational number. So 2 into 3 is 6 and the remaining is root 5 plus 3 square is how much? 9. Okay, so they will give 3 terms, out of which 2 terms are rational, that is 5 and 9. And you know, whenever 2 rational numbers are added, they will give always rational. So let's close the 5 and 9 numbers. Okay, so it will be 5 plus 9 jar, how much? 14. Then the remaining term is minus 6 root 5. Okay, understood? Here we will add the 2 rational number, 5 plus 9 is 14. Then the remaining is minus 6 root 5. So this will be the answer. Okay, so you can also easily, by using this identity, can calculate the irrational numbers square. Okay, so let's try with the third formula of identity. Let's come to rule number 3 of identity. The third rule is a plus b into a minus b is how much? Is a square minus b square. This is the third rule of identity. Okay, so in our session we are going to use this formula to find the value of some expression. Okay, suppose we have the question root 2 plus 3 whole into root 2 minus 3. Okay, so what will be its value? We have to find out. Since there are how many number of terms? 2 terms which are multiplied with each other. Okay, this is one term and this is second term. In the first term, see, there are 2 numbers or 2 terms. One is root 2, one is 3. In the second term, there are also 2 terms. One is root 2, other is 3. So in this both terms, we have a similar term, that is root 2 here, root 2 here. So we can say it as A, it has A. And in the second term, it has 3, it has 3. So we can say it as B. We can also say it as B. So see, in these two terms, they will form a formula, that is A plus B whole into A minus B. So they will form the left side of this formula. So what will be its value? The value will be A square minus B square, because they will form the left side of the identity rule. So A minus B or A plus B whole into A minus B is A square minus B square. So in place of A, we will put root 2 whole square, and in place of B, we will put 3, okay, whole square. As we know, the value of root 2 square is 2, and value of 3 square is 9, and 2 minus 9 is minus 7, okay. So the result is minus 7. By using the formula A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square, we can calculate the multiplication of any two expressions, okay. So let's try with the last or the final formula of identity, that will be x plus A whole into x plus B is equal to x square plus x into A plus B plus AB. This is the fourth formula of identity. Let us use this formula in our session. Suppose we have question root 2 plus 3 whole into root 2 plus 5. Okay, we have to find out its value. See, let's compare these two expressions. In this expression, we have two terms. This is the first term, this is the second term, and they are being multiplied. Okay, in this term, it has also again two terms. One is root 2 and one is 3. In the second term, it has also root 2 terms. One is root 2 and one is 5. You can see in these two terms, we have two similar terms, two common terms. What is it? It is root 2. Here also we get a root 2. Here also we get a root 2. So in these two terms, root 2 is common. See, in this case, in the LHS, in these two terms, what is common? X is common. Since x is common, here also root 2 is common. So again we'll see. In the first term it is A, in the second term it is B. These two are different terms. Here also, in this first term it is 3 and in the second term it is 5. So we can say root 2 as x, okay, and 3 as A and 5 as B. So they will make a formula x plus A, this is into x plus B, x plus B, okay. So they will make this formula. So what will be the resultant? The resultant will be x square plus x whole into A plus B plus AB, okay. In place of x we can put root 2. It will be root 2 square plus, in place of x put root 2, in place of A we will put 3, in place of B we will put 5, plus AB means A into B. So A into B, okay. Then as you know, root 2 square is 2 plus root 2 whole into 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 3 into 5 is how much? 15. It has 3 terms, first term, second term, third term, out of which these two terms are rational, so they can be added. 2 plus 15 is how much? 17, plus it will be written as 8 root 2, okay. This is the final result. So by using the fourth formula of identity, we also can use it in our multiplication of two expressions to find its resultant, okay. So this is all about the identical rule of irrational or rational numbers. Now let us do some problems regarding this identity. Suppose we have three questions. The first question is 3 plus root 2 into 3 minus root 2. Okay. So we have to find out its value. Since it has two terms, okay, in the first term it has 3 root 2, in the second term it has 3 and root 2. So in both the terms, two terms are common. Here 3, okay, here also 3. So we can write it as A, and here also root 2, we can write it as B and it as B. So they will make a formula A plus B whole into A minus B. As you know, the formula of A plus B to A minus B, how much? A square minus B square. So in place of A square we will put 3 whole square minus, in place of B we can write root 2 whole square. 3 squares are 9, root 2 squares are 2. So the answer is 7. Clear? Then comes to the second one. The second one we have 6 root 3 minus root 2 whole square. In between the brackets we have here two terms. So we can write it as A and it as B. So they will resemble the formula A minus B whole square. As we know, the formula of A minus B whole square is A square minus 2AB plus B square. So put the formula here. A square means 6 root 3 whole square minus 2 into A into B. 2 into A means 6 into root 3. We can write 6 root 3 as 6 into root 3. Okay? Into B means root 2 plus B square means root 2 whole square. Now it is clear. We can easily replace in place of A, B, 6 root 3 and root 2. Okay. Then in the next we have, as we know, 6 root 3 can be written as 6 into root 3. Yes or no? Whole square minus. Here we have, in this term, we have two rational numbers, so they can be multiplied to give 12 into 2 irrational numbers, so it will be whole square root of 3 into 2 plus root 2 square is how much? 2. Now, as you know, A into B square is how much? As you know, the A into B square is A square into B square from the formula of exponent. Okay, so 6 root 3 square is 6 square into root 3 square means root 3 whole square. Then curly bracket, understood? Minus, the answer is 12 into root over of 6 plus 2. Bujhiyala? Then 6 square is how much? 36 into root 3 square is how much? 3 minus 12 root 6 plus 2. 36 3 is how much? 108 minus 12 root 6 plus 2. Here we have 3 terms, but out of which this term and this term is rational, so they can be added. So 108 plus 2 is 110 minus the remaining is 12 root 6. This is the answer. Understood? तो बुझिएला जहाँ जमतिका हम स्टेप फॉलो कले का केमतिका स्क्वायर कले को एक्सपोनेंट फॉर्मूला में एटी पुट कले तो जानि हला. So comes to the third problem. The third problem is 2 whole into 7 minus root 2. Then what we will do here? Suppose since there are two terms and they are multiplied. This is the first one, this is the second term. Okay, let's say this term be A. Again, this second term is again divided into two terms. One is 7, one is root 2. Let's say this is B and this is C. Okay, so they resembles the formula A whole into B minus C. Okay, since we have already discussed about the distributive law in class 8, how we can multiply them? We can multiply by just A into B and A into C. Yes or no? Yes. So how we can multiply them? We can easily multiply by 2 into 7 and 2 into root 2 ता माने 2 टा मल्टीप्लाई हबो 7 सहित ब्रैकेट भितर 2 टा मल्टीप्लाई हबो root 2 सहित ब्रैकेट भितर ताको भितर को चिन्ह रहबो को सिंबल यू कैन यूज कोसाइन minus sign, so we can write 2 into 7, okay, then 2 into root 2, then and in between them we use the sign minus by using which rule? Distributive rule, okay, by using distributive rule, Bantana niyama. So then 2 into 7 is how much? 14, and these two cannot be multiplied. Why? You know, it is a rational number, it is an irrational number. Whenever a rational number is multiplied with an irrational number, it will give an irrational number. So it will be 2 root 2. This is our answer. So we can easily calculate any value, any expression, square of any rational number by using identity